Hello everybody, welcome back, and of course this is Kyle Ott for Draftradio playing Late Janka Roblaze. The musical that no one wanted to see. Alright, we rolled a 20. We rolled a 20. Our buddy Forge Blade is joining us for the first round of this here game. We're going to be on the play, obviously. It behooves us, I think, to be on the play with this deck. So we're going to give it a good old shuffle-a-rooski, and we're off to the races. Ooh. This hand is interesting. We have a relevant 2-drop. We've got 2 land. If we hit an island or even another swamp, we should be good because Opaline Unicorn. I think this is going to be a keep. I mean, obviously, we need to hit a 3rd land at some point, which those of you who have watched some of the Mana Screw games that we've played have seen the chances of that happening sometimes. But, I mean, we definitely still have relevant things to play, and because of how good of a 2-drop Return Phalanx is, I think we have plenty of time to sort of wait it out. So, oh, for a second I thought it was going to be Favored Hoplite, and I was going to be really sad. But it's not Favored Hoplite. Okay, so we got another Return Phalanx. Not the greatest draw, certainly not, but it is going to put an end to any ground-based advantage plans that our opponent has. Certainly we're going to run this next one out, unless we get another land, in which case I'm running out the Unicorn. But, I mean, right now, we're in no real danger. I mean, they have a Loyal Pegasus. If they play like another Loyal Pegasus, we're going to be in trouble, I think. But, you know, it's fine. As of right now, I think we're doing all right. Oresco Swiftclaw, which I will happily trade to him for a Return Phalanx. Land. Alright, so not a land. Starting to get a little worried. But again, I mean, even if it's a swamp, Opaline Unicorn sort of makes this a little less bad. We're going to just run out another Return Phalanx, and then if he wants to do something fancy, we can afford to draw out a combat trick. We still got a leftover Phalanx. So, still not too worried. If he starts doing crazy Voltron stuff, eventually we're going to get an island and then Pin to the Earth online, and that's going to be really nice. So, yep, doing all right. Doing all right for right now. Well, he's pivoting Loyal Pegasus and he's pivoting Swiftclaw, which means he's either okay with trading Swiftclaw, or he's got a combat trick. Well, let's see what happens. Yep, he's got the combat trick, which is fine if he's got like Necrobite or something. He's got Necrobite. Okay. That's acceptable. We figured he was gonna have a combat trick. So don't feel too bad about that. An island? Maybe? Hey, there we go. That's what we needed. Alright, we definitely needed the island there. Still gonna run out Unicorn. Just really a good play. Next turn we can Oracle's Insight something. We really wanted to. So, pretty happy right now. I'm glad we drew that island. We definitely needed to draw that island. I think I actually will get Oracle's Insight. I might actually run out a Crone Horse and then get Oracle's Insight working. I mean, his main... Oh, Prowler's Helm is actually going to be a huge deal there. Because he can play it and equip Prowler's Helm to equip to the Swiftclaw. If he wants to. Alright, so he's paying the other 2. Yeah, he still has to tap the other 2 land. Oh, okay. Sometimes that happens. So no blocks. We go right down to 13. That's awkward. So, but it happens. Does this? I think this definitely changes our line of play a little bit. In that, can we take another 5 is the question and go to 8? I don't think we can. So what we could do is we could attack with Return Phalanx and Pin to the Earth the Swiftclaw. That seems like a decent plan, actually. So what we're going to do is we're going to swing for 3 with the Phalanx, since he's not going to be blocking anyway. And then, I mean, he can still attack with Swift Claw, essentially, to get that 2 points of damage in, but then he leaves himself tapped down, and a bunch of other stuff happens, so. And then Pin to the Earth his guy. So I think that's a good line of play. We have the Grey Merchant of Asphodel as well to start doing something eventually. I think next turn our line of play is going to be to install Oracle's Insight onto a creature, probably our Unicorn, and just try and start drawing a little bit more competitively. Yep, swings 2. So, go to 11. That's fine. I mean, eventually I'm going to be able to gain back a bunch of life from the Grey Merchant, so I'm not too worried. Pin to the Earth has once again proven itself to be an incredible card. Ugh, okay. That's annoying. Because that's going to start chipping away at us. Land would be sweet to get at some point. I'm actually going to put this on the return Phalanx. Because I want to be able to block and get that all that shenanigans going immediately. Which is risky, because I am going to block with him, so I could lose the Oracle's Insight. I know originally our plan was to do Opaline Unicorn, but at this point I'm starting to get a little scared for resources. Plus, if he has like another combat trick or something to ensure that this wins, maybe it's like just, yeah. Maybe it's something that, I'm trying to think if there's a combat trick, like a, yeah, I'm going to block Servant. Actually, do I block Servant? Yeah, I block Servant here. Alright, so he does have Necrobite. So response, we're going to scry 1 and draw 1. We figured this was going to happen, so. Island, this is going right into our hand. So. And we take 2, we go to 9. Did we already take the damage? Yeah, I mean, that sucks. Us being mana screwed has sort of been the order of the day. Which is, sort of annoying. I've got 5 land. I'm actually going to Bioblight the Servant. Right now. Because I don't want him hitting me for another life. Actually, do I Bioblight Servant? I could Bioblight Pegasus. And then essentially he's just going to hit me for 1 every turn. I actually think that buys me more time. So we're going to Bioblight Pegasus. And then we're done. Really need to start getting some stuff. Would be nice. I'd lose a life too. So I go to 8. Yeah. Block. Pew pew, nothing happens. Unless he decides to do some degenerate combat trick. Alright, block is good. Cool. Depending on what he does, I might just hubris it. Yeah, next one Rollicker doing that. It's odd that he's not. Yeah, we are going to hubris that. Yeah, so that's going to return the Rollicker to his hand and the guide. That's a nice little tempo play for us. Buys us another turn, essentially, to do stuff. Alright, there's the land that we need. What we're going to do now is we're going to tap everything and play out Arbiter of the Ideal. We know what 2 of the cards in hand is. When he swings in, I'm just going to take it. Maybe I don't want to take it, actually. Well, we've drawn out 2 Necrobites. Necrobite is decent as a card. Hopefully, Arbiter is going to do some work for us, I think. So, that's the play. That's the plan, anyway. Maybe we do. Oh, no, I think we just take it here. I want Arbiter to survive. I think Arbiter is how I win this game. Oh, money trees. It's an artifact, creature, or land card. Well, here's hoping it's creatures, because I need some creatures. Faux show. We know what 2 of his cards are, too, which is nice. He's got the Sun Guide and the Rollicker. If he swings, I'm not gonna block it. I've got life in hand, which is good. I might just plop Horse down next turn, in all honesty, so that I've got chump blockers. Oh, don't be a kill spell. No kill spell. So, interesting. I definitely would have attacked there with Servant, I think. But, what do I know? What do I know? Alright, so we do get a land. That's kind of nice. We're gonna, I mean, we're definitely swinging in here with Arbiter for 4. Yep, and then we're gonna give him a Horsey, because at this point, ground-based stuff is just not what I'm about. And then what we're gonna do, we're tap our mana like that, make him think we've got a combat trick or something. Give him a Horse. Horse is gonna let us block Swiftclaw, or sorry, Sun Guide to the cows come home, and then Opaline is gonna block Servant. And then eventually, what we're hoping to do is we can sort of get him, I think, with the Grey Merchant is their plan. Arc First Commando. Yeah, this is good. We managed to play out of the mana screw, I think. Which seems good. Seems decent. Now, what's the worst thing that could happen? He could have some degenerate form of removal for Arbiter of Ideal. Ah, Fearsome Temper is nice. That is a good card for him to draw. We're just going to go block. Block. We don't take any damage, which is good. Alright, so this is what's happening. We're going to get the Arbiter's ability, which is we have to reveal it. So let's play it. Basically, we're just going to play it. Artifact, creature, or land card. So this is coming right to the top of our library. So this is what we're going to draw. So we put it in our hand. And then we actually draw. That's what we get, essentially, because it wasn't a creature or a land or an artifact, so it doesn't come into play as an enchantment. So we just get the enchantment, and then target. What does this do? If it says target creature can't block, oh, this creature this turn. Okay, so then I'm just gonna pin to the earth his Sun Guide. This is why pin to the earth is insane, BT dubs, because pin to the earth just totally just crushed that. We're going to go right to our combat step. We're going to beat in for 4. And then we're going to end our turn. And we get a 1/1. Oh, Pin to the Earth was a sweet draw there. Pin to the Earth was a sweet draw. Tell you what, BioBlight was also a sweet draw when we got BioBlight. Yeah, we go to 6 too. Yeah. Okay. Just making sure he's gaining as much life as possible. I know that seems odd, but, like, we kind of need him to gain life. Just because I don't want to jip him out of a win. It's not what we're about here at Draft Radio. Not about jipping people out of wins. Feeling a little safer now that I got Gray Merchant in hand. We're just going to block with Unicorn. I'm honestly surprised he's not swinging with this, too. I mean, I'll still block this. It's got 5 power. I'd still block it. He can start gaining 2 life. But he has a combat trick? Nope. Just that most High Priest. Interesting. Alright, so Arbiter triggers. We're just going to play it. It's a land, so it comes into play. I have to add a counter to it. At the very least, we got a land off the top of our library from Arbiter. Okay, well, the fact that there are multiple lands now that we're getting off of our library from Arbiter is not what I want. But, I mean, hey, beggars can't be choosers, right? Gonna swing for 4. Arbiter is incredible. This card is insane. And I don't think I want to play Gray Merchant here. If he's got discard, he's got discard. I'm just not willing to walk into it. I'm going to start sandbagging lands. Alright, we're going to 5. If he's got Rouse the Mobs, I'm in trouble. I think next turn, regardless of what I draw, I have to play Gray Merchant. Right? I almost have to. Oh, he's giving that unblockable. That's troublesome. So yeah, no matter what I draw, I have to play Gray Merchant here. Next turn. So. Alright, so he's actually attacking with all of them. Swings for 3. I'm triple blocking. He doesn't have enough mana to regenerate Timerat. Yeah, he's killing token. We kill Timerat. We go to 3. Yeah, we got to play out Merchant no matter what we play. So. Oh, collard greens. Oh, man. Arbiter. See what we get. Something good. We got a land. Well, at least it's even if it's not great, we're still hitting lands that we would normally be hitting on our draw step. So, okay. And there's a Disciple, which is exactly what we want because we have another land. All right. So first things first, let's tap 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's play our Disciple out. Let's see those cards. I don't want to have to. I just want to see what we'll see what's going on. Show me what you got. Let's see what you got in hand. I'm gonna make him ditch the biggest threat. Feast of Dreams and Erebos' Emissary. What does damage to me? Erebos' Emissary? Yeah, because he can... Oh no, because he doesn't have enough mana to bestow Erebos' Emissary. Does he? I still think we get rid of Erebos' Emissary. I think the less creatures he has, the better. Wow, that's a really... He's got some really good cards in this deck. It's a weird, like, Borzov sort of build, but you know, it's not terrible. Alright. Arbiter of the Ideal is bonkers. I don't know why this one island is untapping when I don't want it to untap. Alright, let's tap these 5. Play Gray Merchant. Yeah, gain 4, you lose 4. That puts us to 7. We go to attacks. We put him to 3, essentially. Although this game could have been a lot closer if he had attacked more with Sun Guide. He really could have done a lot more to us, I think. And then we end our turn. Still, we know that he's got a Feast of Dreams now. His deck seems decent. Like, it just seems like a weird combination of good cards. Yeah. I'm happy that we got Disciple. Although maybe we did want to hit Feast of Dreams. Yeah. I mean, that actually probably would have made a difference, the Oresco Sun Guide. Still, good game. Great game. I mean, we played out of Mana Screw pretty well, so very pleased with this deck. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. I'm just going to draw my hand a while because he gets to choose if he wants to play or draw or not. And I'd like to see my hand. This hand is awesome. We've got a 2-drop. We've got Grim Guardian. We've got Doomwake Giant. We've got Horse. Yeah, this hand is sweet. Hand is really sweet. We've got our Bomb, our Alternate Wind Con, our 2-drop to stop aggression, and our Grim Guardian. And he's mulled down to 5. I'm not going to say that we're guaranteed to win, but yeah, I'm going to have him draw 7, though, in all honesty. I really want a good game. There's no point in me... Yeah, there's no point in me raffle stomping somebody that has like 4 cards in hand. There's no point in me like playing that deck and putting it on YouTube and showing you guys, because there's nothing you can learn about that other than Magic is a game of high variance. Well, I gotta be honest, if you're one of the people that likes watching these videos, you already know that Magic is a game of high variance. There's no point in me playing a guy who's mulled down to 4 while I have a pretty decent hand. All right, just keep drawing. Okay. All right, so he's mulled down to 5 again. Just keep drawing 7. In all honesty. Okay, no, he's sticking with the 5. All right, well, at least it's better than a 4. Interesting. He runs out Rollicker. So what's the play there? That seems like an odd move when you know that we've got Phalanx. And now he doesn't know that we have Phalanx in hand, but he does know that we've got 2 of them in the deck. He's seen 2 of them, so he can naturally assume that we have 2 Phalanxes. Oh, please play another land. Okay. So he's got stuff. Now, granted, if we don't draw any land, maybe this game could be good. But you never know. Run out our Phalanx and then just pass the turn back. I mean, I love Return Phalanx. This card is incredible. Well, he's got perfect mana. That's not bad. If he swings, we know he's got a combat trick. And the question is, am I okay with trading Return Phalanx for Necrobite? I think I am. I really don't. Like, if he wants to play Necrobite, he can play Necrobite here. Yeah, he's got Necrobite. Yay, there's the Necrobite. Well, we knew you got it, so. Get it out of the way now. Before you can actually start playing relevant, like, force you to stop playing things. So we still need our land at some point. Make him lose a leaf. Skidooch. I'm actually not gonna block this because Grim Guardian is gonna hit. We've got 3 points of damage in hand with Grim Guardian right now. If he threatens me with 1, that's whatever. I don't really care that much. And if we draw a 4th land, I will Oracle's Insight him. Oh, Nyxborn Cardsmith. So he gains a life then. Interesting. Underworld cards Coinsmith. Well, then he doesn't swing because he doesn't have Necrobite mana up. Intriguing. Well, this sucks. Pass the turn back, I guess. No point in pinning to the earth any of these guys, and yeah. This is troublesome. Need a 4th land. We're playing 17 land, right? Yeah, and we're even playing the 9 swamps so we can cast Bioblights. They don't sit forever in our hand. Yep. Times like this, wish I had left my Nullify in here. That'd be sweet. Guess not, though. Sand is awesome, though. If we draw 1 more land, the sand's incredible. He's going to hit us for 3/6 eventually. But that's not a huge deal. Not too worried. Yeah. It's good stuff right here, folks. Exciting game of Magic. Draw and go. There we go. That's what we want. There's our land. Alright, let's Oracle's Insight. If he's got Lightning Strike, he can't kill it with Lightning Strike. That was the one thing I was thinking about. Make him lose a life. Yeah, Oracle's Insight is an incredible card. Pass turn back. He's going to hit me for 3. I don't really care. Because I'm just going to draw and get my scry and draw on. I want land. Essentially is what I want. I want land. Yeah. Etcher on step. Got to get the draw on. Let's look at what we got. Swamp. It's going in our hand. Sweet. Got our scry and our draw. Got our other draw. Alright, so we're just going to run out Doomwake Giant. Kill his dude. And make him lose a life. Because of the enchantments. And now, essentially, Pinned to the Earth is just incredible. Yeah, this is good. Seems good. Seems decent. I'm not going to attack. If he's got Necrobite, he's still got a 1/1, and I really don't want to lose this guy. The 1 point of damage is not nearly as important as me having my card engine, essentially. If he's got like an Erebos' Emissary, though, this is definitely not over. Although, we do have Pinned to the Earth, so maybe it is. I'm bummed. I'm bummed this is the last game. Maybe it's not. Maybe he can kill me still. Alright, so he's got Sun Guide. And he probably has Necrobite. Spend the rest of this game playing like he's got Necrobite. Look, top. Let's put it... Do I want another land? Nah, I don't really want it. Another land. It can go on the bottom. Get my scry on. Draw my card from that. And then I actually draw my card from my turn. Hey, Arbiter of Ideal. Do I attack here? That is the question. No, I don't think I do. I think I just run out Arbiter. Because Arbiter puts anything in hand as an enchantment, so then the Doomwake Giant is going to trigger, and then I can just play Pin to the Earth and kill all of his 2/2s. Yeah, I like that play. I like that play quite a bit. Plus, Arbiter, when we put the stuff in hands, yeah, okay, so that's the concession. Yeah, it's hard to stop infinite card draw plus Doomwake Giant plus Arbiter. Yeah, I mean, I definitely understand the concession there. Even though he's at 18, like, it's just, there's no way that you win this. Because what we do is we tap this to set up our turn. We look at the top card of our library. It's a mnemonic wall. We put it in hand, and then, yeah, we just kind of do the rest of it. Well, that was a great game, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed watching that. Certainly was a lot of fun to play. And I will see all of you fine people later. If you would like to get involved with Draft Radio, shoot us an email at draftradio@gmail.com or check us out on Facebook. All right, guys, have a good one, and as always, take it easy.